All right, first off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, Thawadi Ba'ashem Yahushai for letting me do another video through the Spirit, Thawadi Ba'ashem Yahushai for getting us his truth as worms. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the whole flock. This is going to be a quick video on you niggas is going to get your families and you yourself killed because following wickedness and going after wickedness, you alone are not punished, but those who also followed you are punished right along with you. So you put yourself in risk, and you put those that follow you, whether it's your family, whether it's members, at risk also. You have that blood is going to be upon your hands. That's why it's a serious thing to push this doctrine correctly. That's why it's meant to lead correctly and precisely in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because you're not accountable only for yourself, but those also who follow you. So I'm going to get a few scriptures and close it off. And this is Ezekiel 33 and verse, I'll start at 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, thou shalt hear the words at my mouth and warn them from me. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die. If thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his ways, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood I will require at thy hand. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his ways to turn from it, if he does not turn from his ways, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So if you're warning the people correctly and they're not listening, your soul is going to be good. But if you're warning people incorrectly and lead them incorrectly, that person is going to die in their iniquity, and you also. The Lord is going to require their blood at your hand. Therefore, O son of man, speak unto the house of Israel. Thus ye speak, saying, if our transgressions, our sins be upon us, and we pine away in them, how shall we then live? Saying to them, as I live, saith the Lord power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his wicked ways and live. Turn ye from your evil ways. For why will ye die, O house of Israel? I'm going to read verse 12. Therefore, son of man, say unto the children of thy people, the righteousness of the righteous shall not deliver him in the day of his transgression. Whereas the wickedness of the wicked, he shall fall thereby in the day that he turn from his wickedness. Neither shall the righteous be able to live for his righteousness in the day that he sinneth. So I'm gonna get two examples of men doing wickedness and getting jacked up, not only themselves, but also their household and those that follow. This is Joshua 7 and verse 10. And the Lord said unto Joshua, get up, why layest thou thus upon thy face? Israel have sinned, they have transgressed my covenant which I command them, for they have even taken the accursed thing and have stolen and dissembled also, and they have put in even among their own stuff. Because we were told not to take anything from these Canaanites specifically, but this man did, and he had the whole nation was fucked up. They were losing battles, it was going to war, and wasn't. When it's like, what the fuck is going on? So, verse 11, Israel have sinned. Or no, verse 12. Therefore, the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies, but turn their backs before their enemies, because they were accursed. Because you are not only responsible for yourself, man. Even though, like, in the point of salvation, you won't make it off another brother's sin, righteousness. You only make it out of yours, or not even your own righteousness, but if Yahushua's blood covers you. But at us being leaders and being in position, up and coming leaders, or being in positions in the brotherhood, and even just coming in, your faults and your fuck ups, or our faults or our fuck ups, can get the whole camp or the whole congregation fucked up. Like, man, what the fuck is going on, man? This just keeps happening. That keeps happening. Whoa, what the fuck is happening, man? What's happening? I'm gonna keep going. But turn their backs before their enemies, because they were accursed. Neither will I be with you anymore, except ye destroy the accursed from among you. Meaning that dude has to go. You got to kick him. He got to get out, because he's accursed. He has to go. He got everything going wrong because of his iniquities. Up, sanctify the people, and say, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow. For thus saith the Lord power Yahweh of Israel, there is an accursed thing in the midst of thee, O Israel. Thou canst not stand before thy enemies until ye take away the accursed thing from among you. In the morning, therefore, ye shall be brought according to your tribes. It shall be that the tribe which the Lord shall take it shall come according to the families thereof, and the family which the Lord shall take shall come by household, and the household which the Lord shall take shall come man by man. And it shall be that he that is taken with the accursed thing shall be burned with fire, he and all he have, because he have transgressed the covenant of the Lord, because he have wrought folly in Israel. Meaning the Lord's going to judge you for that. The Lord he's going to bring judgment upon you and your household for doing that iniquity, for committing that crime. And he was in the back like, oh fuck. He was like, oh, because Jake was only worried about himself. He wasn't thinking about how this would affect the entire congregation. So Joshua arose up early in the morning and brought Israel by their tribes, and the tribe of Judah was taken, and he brought the family of Judah, and he took the family of the Zerites, and he brought the families of the Zerites man by man, and Zabad was taken, and he brought his household man by man, and Achan, the son of Carmi, the son of Zadiah, the son of Zerai, of the tribe of Judah, was taken. And Joshua said unto Achan, my son, give, I pray thee, glory to the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, and make confession unto him, and tell me now what thou hast done. Hide it not from me. And you gotta imagine this. He getting brought in front of everybody. Like, bro, what you do, man? What you do? Straight up, man. What you do? What's going on, man? Like, why? Like, you got brought up. The spotlight on you. And Achan answered Joshua and said, I indeed have sinned against the Lord, power of Israel, and thus have I done. When I saw among the spoils of the good Babylonian garment 200 shekels of silver, and wedges of gold of 50 shekels of silver, then I covered them and took them, and behold, they are hidden in the earth in the midst of my tent, and the silver under it. And he basically buried it. So Joshua sent messengers, and they ran unto the tent. They was rushing. They rushed and they opened it. Man, what the fuck? And behold, it was hid in his tent, and the silver under it. And he fucking flipped his tent. And they took them out of the midst of the tent, and brought them unto Joshua, unto all the children of Israel, and laid them out before the Lord. And Joshua and all Israel with him took Achan the son of Zerai, the silver and the garments and the wedges of gold, and his sons and his daughters and his ox and his asses and his sheep and his tent and all that he had. And they brought them unto the valley of Achor. Let's get what's Achor mean. Let's get what Achan and Achor means real quick. That's real quick. So look what happened, man. Look at the result of one man's sin. It was getting the whole nation fucked up. It's getting the whole nation just like through losing wars. Let's see. Achan, troubler. Damn, son, you're through. Canaan. Yeah. A troubler. Damn. This man's name means troubler. Let's see what the troubled. Achor, a valley of trouble, where Achan, his families were stoned, and his family was stoned. So he troubled Israel. He was a trouble, and he died in the valley of trouble. And Joshua said why hast thou troubled us? That's what his name means. The Lord shall trouble thee this day. And all Israel stoned him with stones and burned them with fire after they had stoned them with stones. And they arose and they rose over him a great heap of stones unto this day. So the Lord turned from the fierceness of his anger, wherefore the name of the place was called the Valley of Achor unto this day, the Valley of Trouble. Where the man was troubled, Israel was troubled. And I'm going to get one more example going into the book of Numbers, and brothers already know where I'm going. Because these are men who disobeyed the Lord and look, got their families fucked up right along with them. Now, if the righteous is among them, of course, they're going to be brought out. But this just shows that you are not only in charge of yourself, but also your family and those that follow you, and you can get them hurt as well as yourself. It's very important, man, how you lead in this truth and how you move, because it's not just you, it's a body, man. It's a body. Let me get just straight to the point. And these are men who's trying to come up against Moses. This is let's get straight to it. This is Numbers 16 and 28. And Moses said, hereby ye shall know that the Lord hath sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of my own mind. If these men die the common death of all men, or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, then the Lord have not sent me. But if the Lord make a new thing, and the earth open his mouth and swallow them up with all that appertain, which is those that follow, or their households unto them, and they go down quickly into the pit, then shall ye understand that these men have provoked the Lord, meaning you provoked the Lord to anger. It came to pass, as he had made an end of speaking all these words, the ground clave asunder that was under them, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up, and their houses, and all the men that appertain unto Korah, and all their goods, they and all that appertain unto them, went down alive into the pit, and the earth closed upon them, and they perished from among the congregation. And all Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up also. So what, those that can't try to come up against Moses, what happened? The earth literally opened itself up and ate them. And they was screaming, hollering, yelling, doing, making the R2D2 yell, the SpongeBob yell, the my leg, all that, man. The earth opened up on them and killed them all. Because what? They were trying to come up against the men of the Lord. And clearly with the recent news and events that has been happening with Polite, coming up against the men of the Lord is not a smart idea. It's not something you want to do. But look, these men got them and their families to destroy right along with them. So you Jakes who are leading the wrong way and teaching the wrong things, you're not only going to get yourself killed, man, you're going to get your loved ones and those that follow along with you destroyed right with you. And that's a bad look, man. And that's going to be a shame unto you in the kingdom. That's going to be a shame, man, because you didn't just get yourself killed, but you got those that actually followed you and your loved ones killed right along with you. So be wary of how you move in this truth, man, because it's a very fine line, man, from righteousness and wickedness, and you want to be on righteousness and not wickedness. So this is just something real quick, just a lesson that I want to speak on. Y'all niggas gonna get y'all families killed by preaching the wrong thing, man, and moving incorrectly in the spirit. So with that, all praise be to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by Shemar Kakodash, and with that, shalom.